In my previous video, I touched upon teamwork. I spoke at length the necessity to form teams in our life. This video is all about relationship and ways and means to strengthen it. To begin with, let us understand what is relationship. The bonding force prevailing between the various stakeholders of a team is called as relationship. A team is as strong as the strength of its relationship prevailing within the teammates. As we grow in our life, few of the most important relationships that form the cornerstone of our life are husband-wife relationship, relationship with parents, relationship with siblings, and relationship with neighbors. The importance to build and maintain a healthy relationship with parents, spouse, siblings, perhaps does not need any elaboration to anybody. Those are of paramount importance. But I strongly feel that the fourth one, that is the relationship with our neighbor, is also having equal importance. We as a human being must be a part of a social environment which helps everybody around us to have a cordial relationship with each other. We should not be in loggerhead with people in our immediate surroundings for any reasons whatsoever it may be. This should be the most basic responsibility of human beings as a social animal. Some of the trends emerging in the society for which we must be concerned is a growing intolerance in each and every relationship. This is generating stress in the system and ultimately affecting in overall degradation of peace, happiness, and order in the society. The most important relationship that we need to nurture all through our life is the husband-wife relationship. Parents at some stage of our life pass on, siblings at some stage of our life goes out and settle with their career, neighbors keep on changing as we don't have any control on it. But husband and wife is one relationship which we need to nurture all through our life. Of late, this most vital relationship has come under tremendous stress. Two important factors responsible for the same is A. Wanting to have a better share, a bigger share of love and care, and B. Wanting to correct our opposite gender. Although these two traits are found in both the genders, but perhaps I should not be called biased if I say that these two characteristics are found slightly higher in women than in comparison to men, in most cases. The reason behind this imbalance is because of the physiological and psychological differences between the two genders. You may read a book named Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus, nicely written by John Gray, where he touched upon this subject very eloquently. Men, by nature and practice, are having an advantage of health and companionship and also freedom of movement over their counterpart. They have the option to spend some of their time with activities that they like and with people that they like. This acts as a rejuvenating exercise for most of them and often acts as a stress buster. On the other hand, a working lady likes to spend her after office hours with her family only. Women always search for entertainment inside their home, amongst their loved ones, unlike the men who always looked outwards in times of crisis. For the housewives, the choices to spend their time in some other activity of their liking after managing the household chores are extremely limited. Women in most of the cases suffers from a sense of insecurity also. It may arise due to many reasons, like not having a good health, not getting right attention from children, or for any other sudden emotional and behavioral crisis from other family members. These small events pile up slowly and takes the form of loneliness and frustration at some point in her life. A day comes when she says to herself, enough is enough. I also need a justified share of my life. From this point, she shows symptoms of mood swings and symptoms of intolerance. She starts demanding more from her family members for her life. We remain so busy in our office work and other activities that we don't even notice this widening of rift. Depending on our mood, we men and sometimes our siblings also tags her as old-fashioned and ignore her pains. This further widens the gap. I strongly believe that a little care, a little empathy, a little more love towards women can bridge this gap once and for all. See, maintaining healthy relationship cannot be a one-way traffic. It is an act of balance. Let me figure it out with an example. Have you ever seen how a military tent is erected? Let me elaborate a little on that. A tent is a shelter consisting of canvas sheets of fabric or other material draped over, attached to a central strong wooden pole and attached with other supporting ropes. For erecting such a tent, which resembles the shape of a pyramid, at first the 4 distinct corners need to be earmarked. Now 4 big and strong pegs are fixed firmly into the ground, and then the 4 corner ropes of the tent are fastened with these pegs. We need to keep it in mind that ropes must be loose at this stage. Apart from these 4 corner ropes, there are at least 16 other ropes, 4 ropes in each side connected with each layer of canvas, which means we have around 32 more ropes, including the outer and the inner. Now the central pole is the most significant part of the tent. The tent gets erected with the pole as it is pulled upwards, and the ropes automatically takes their share of stress depending upon the amount of freedom we have given to these ropes. A tent gets erected when the pole stands erect and all its 4 corner ropes are tightened in a balanced manner. Any additional stress in any one of the rope makes the tent unstable. The additional 32 ropes are used to fine-tune the stability and beauty of the tent. Important point to note is that if any of these 32 ropes gets loosened also, there is no threat to the survival of the tent. You can very well tighten it in any given free time of yours, but the 4 main ropes of outer and inner layer of the tent cannot afford to be loose. They ought to be tightened at every available opportunity till we want to keep our tent operationally stable. Just like a tent, each one of us are the center pole of our own life, with all ropes tied at various corners and places. We need to ensure that the 4 major ropes should always be maintained with the right tightness all through our life. A healthy society will form when we can show impartiality in our behavior towards each relationship. The 4 corner ropes must be tightened at all times. Unfortunately, the younger generation is growing up by seeing a spurt in divorce cases and also in a spurt in old age homes, which is a matter of great concern. We need to ensure that our older generations are getting their due love and care till the last day of their life. This is not our duty but our responsibility to treat them with respect and help them live with dignity. At the same time, we cannot get engaged in a verbal duel with our spouse very often and reach to an extent where the stability of 4 ropes gets affected. Point to be noted is that we need to safeguard this institution of marriage at any cost. The biggest advantage of this institution called marriage is that there is a natural attraction between opposite gender. The physical attraction fades away after some time to some extent, but as this part diminishes, other parts like love, care and compassion grows as a natural process. This is perhaps the most beautiful arrangement made up on earth, which is maintaining the human race to grow and develop with right values, ethics and belief system passed on from generation to generation. To help it survive, friends, shed off your little pride, express your genuine love and care, try to forgive and forget memories of bitter events as early as possible. Develop an attitude of gratitude, learn to appreciate, say thanks at every opportunity. Accept that disagreements are natural and temporary elements of this arrangement. Don't make them long lasting and final, and please Do not, for heaven's sake, try to correct one another in front of a third party. You will see that you are not only living a better life, a peaceful life, an enthusiastic life, a happy life, but also helping the next generation to learn the art, rather the basic art of sharing and love, which perhaps is the cornerstone of a stable and vibrant society. So, hope you enjoyed the video. I shall be coming up with videos on other interesting topics which will surely add value to your life. Please do share your feedback in the comments box and do subscribe the channel for more exciting videos. Till then, bye-bye.